Okay, so I clearly didn't do it right the first time. So, party people!
We're back! What's up? All right, we're here to talk to you about
no accent. We can't do this.
Some Texas drawl, ma'am.
I don't understand. No. Why?
No comprende.
Oh, no comprende. Oh, France. Okay, we're going
Any
to talk
chance
about
I get to wear a cowboy hat, a white one with a black shirt, I'm down. All right, here we go.
Are you
Let's see. I might in a second.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the regimen.
Okay, this is the pure results. Take it off. It's so cute. There's a new sheriff in town. That was the message there. And
it's
his name,
is correct. It's the hoopla
his
hat.
name, her name, check that, is Ever Pure Results Regimen with LSR10. We can talk LSR10 till the cows come home. Get it? Another reference. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
LSR10, by the way, that's our patent pending. That's what makes us unique. Everybody's got to have something in the marketplace that makes it unique. Besides all of us as specialists. Uh-oh.
That was the other video has uploaded.
Okay, uno momento. Keep on busy. Tell a joke. Tell a joke.
Tell a joke.
Tell a joke.
He wants me to tell a joke.
One time,
the hat is probably enough.
this guy walked into a bar.
We don't need to do that.
And he sat next to this girl
so
and was like, hey, you got gorgeous skin. Keep going. What do you use? Okay, here we go. When you get your Pure Results Regimen, you'll get this cute little product guide in it as well.
And that one too.
Oh yeah, I think this is really, this is the quick reference, guys. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure we do ship these. These are for us to give out. That's what you get.
Super simple.
But
1, 2, 3, 4.
But you should have one of these handy dandy product guides as well that goes through the science, goes through what LSR10 is, goes through all the products, goes through our clinical results. Look at this, 74%. Immediately felt an instant difference of smoother, dewy, moisturized skin.
So let's talk about it. When we first used it that first night, like...
Well, that's 74%. Guess what? I think I've got probably close to a 99 or 100% success rate of every one of my customers. And I think all the specialists as well could probably attest to that as well. The first time we used it, now, yes, we were super excited because we're like, what is this? We'd used other products and other regimens. I just used whatever was on her bathroom counter.
No, you bought your own stuff from
I
multiple different people.
Like when I first started, as a matter of fact, I did buy one because this girl's like, it'll make you look super hot. And I'm like, give me two.
You did that twice. Two different companies'
and it's
regimens.
Still sitting.
And we had auto ships for years because of it.
And there's extra product upstairs underneath my counter, which I just chucked. Okay. Okay, so we digress. So we came up with a regimen. It's based on science, backed by nature. That's or maybe it's backed by nature. We combine science and nature. Okay. Science from a perspective of it's clinical grade, meaning we've got clinical results to show the results, and that's actually proof positive here in the product brochure here. But then it's backed by nature because we're really interested in good for you ingredients, and that's what's unique about us is it's hard to get results from blending the two. So in other words. It's a fine line. So you can go one side of the extreme. My arm's not reaching in frame, and my bent fingers. I'll apologize now for my bent finger. It's broken.
The reality, like ladies...
Shush. Shush.
Put your finger down.
You can go one side, way over here, and be super scientific with lots of ingredients that are harsh and harmful and get results, but sometimes you really look like you had some harsh ingredients applied to your face.
They're bad for you.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. You look like you got some bad ingredients, some harsh ingredients. Or you can go to the other side, that's easier, and be like all super organic, which is great. And, you know, you put seaweed on your face, but you're not going to get the results. So marrying the two is difficult to do, and it's really expensive, come to find out. And that's what we're able to do. So...
and ladies, let's face it, we want, and men, but typically us. Like, we want it to work. If you're going to use it, you want it to work and you want to have results. Have a happy face on your face.
Sorry.
And we all want to use good ingredients.
Yes.
You know, and we want to,
Well, we reach for
eat organic,
right? I mean,
use organic products, go all natural all we can. But when
As
it comes
best
to our
we can.
skincare, we want it to work,
and we want to look good.
and we want to look good.
Yeah,
And he
so-
wants to, we all want to look good.
I want everybody else to look good.
So we want to have it to have enough oomph to be actually
an
to get
efficacious
to
amount
get
of ingredients
results,
is the scientific term we like to use. In
but
science.
not being harmful.
Yes. Okay.
And that's what Ever does.
That's what we do. So you can read all about it. We'll post tons of ingredients. Those of you that are super duper into ingredients, I love sharing it. And I love getting those questions from people that are like down to the micron level, because we've got like a library of ingredients we can send you. So let's get right into the regimen. Okay, it's a 5-product, 4-step regimen. It's semi-customizable. We customize it on the front end. That cough drop is like right in my ear here.
Welcome to my life, people. Here
Semi-
it is.
we customize it on the front end with the cleanser based on skin type, and on the back end with the Daylight Tinted Moisturizer based on skin tone. So skin type and skin
4
tone,
steps.
front end and back end. Yes.
You deserve 4 steps. This is not a lot of work.
This is not a lot.
It's not a lot of work.
No.
It's not. This is not.
How long do you
taking
think it takes you?
It
Like,
takes me
when-
less time to. It takes me more time to think about doing it than actually doing it.
This is true.
It's really super simple.
Sometimes I like to take extra time and really pamper myself.
Let's just we can talk about that later. It is a true pampering. Like, it's really pretty. It sits on your countertop in your bathroom.
Everybody
You feel-
deserves. Sorry. Now you shushed me.
I did. You feel adult and pretty, and it smells really pretty, and it's kind of like that 2 or 3 minutes that you can give yourself in the morning and at night, and you deserve it.
Calm you down. You can use it.
But but you deserve it, and it's not that much work when at all.
No.
So you wash.
And I remember Jessica Heron, our CEO, talk about that the very first time. She's like, everybody deserves a spa-like environment,
For a couple
spa-like
minutes a day.
treatment every night. We're all going a million miles an hour, and this is what you get. I mean, you get that experience every night. So I'm gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna jump right into it, and then we're gonna post some information that you can watch about it, maybe even some videos as well. Okay. So front end and back end.
No, wash your face.
Okay.
So first one.
Step 1. What do we
wash your
do?
face.
We wash our face.
Wash your face at night.
Okay.
Just wash your face
And
at
guess
night.
what? On the back, it even tells you AM or PM, and it tells you the step number. So we keep it super easy. The front end, from a customization standpoint, based on skin type. And oh, by the way, we have a skin quiz you can go on, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. And your specialist is really well trained in this, and she can kind of help you through. But there's 2 cleansers we have. One is Rebalance. Oop, I get it spinning around. It's a salicylic acid based gel cleanser. We're all super used to that type.
Foams up.
Foams up,
Gets
kills
washing.
bacteria, does all the stuff we do to strip away that nasty day
Without having you feel stripped.
without having you feel dry and stripped. That's a big one, right? Because everybody, like, you want to feel clean, but you don't want to feel tight and taut, right? It's not so good. Not so good. Well, okay, never mind. So that's Rebalance. That's for acne prone, combo skin. It's the majority of what I sell to my customers.
It's what I use.
It's also interesting because it's based on kind of geography. The other one we're going to talk about in a second. In more drier climates, I sell a lot of Luminous. Great segue, Chad. That's the other cleanser. So you've got Rebalance and Luminous. Now, both of these are Rebalance in my hand, but you may or may not be able to know that. So just pretend this one's Luminous. Okay?
Because we're out of Luminous.
Because we're out
Charlie
of Luminous.
used the last drop of it
We use our 8-year-old used the last of the Luminous
to get his eye black off
from
after
baseball.
football.
Oh, football. Okay.
It's great for that too.
It's good for that too. Well, it's also a makeup remover.
And it's a makeup remover.
That's why it's used for that. But Luminous is super fun. It's a balm-based cleanser. It's a waterless cleanser that comes out. It's kind of thick. It's almost like an Aquaphor kind of texture, or Vaseline, a little more dense than that.
Smells really good.
Oh, it smells delicious. And you take that, you put like a dime size on, you massage it into your face, and then take a warm washcloth and wipe it off. So both, I mean, it's for sensitive skin or normal skin or dry skin is really where we see a lot of.
If I'm super dry or it's cold, I'll use Luminous. If I've worn a ton of makeup but I just want to like whoosh, take it all off, I will use Luminous. But on an everyday Rebalance
from
is my
hot
jam.
yoga class, sweaty, gross, you want to clean
Clear
it
it
up.
off.
Keep it
so
clean.
you clean. Keep it clean.
Keep it clean. What
Step
else?
number
Anything
2.
else about Luminous?
Nope, step number
It's
2.
super good. Oh, I shave with Luminous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I shave, so for
eye
guys,
black, shaving.
eye black, shaving, makeup remover, sensitive skin. Maybe you can even mix it in from time to time. Rebalance in the morning, luminous at night, and get all kinds of crazy like
Betsy
that.
Holtz is saying that people use it as a mask. Like if you're super dry,
Killer
a lot
mask.
of that stuff on.
Yes, put it on. Wear it like in the morning where you're having coffee.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
Like use
Switch
luminous
it
at night,
up.
rebalance in the morning.
Variety's a spice of life, girl.
Keeping
Okay,
it real.
here we go.
Okay, so
Welcome.
wash your face.
Wash your face. Step 1. Step 2, it even says it on the back of the jar. These are our award-winning Allure Best in Beauty 2 years in a row, back to back. And notice we haven't even been around 3 years yet. That's how good these are. Reveal biomimectic, which means using
your own biocollagenishness.
Biology major.
Biology. Smart.
Yes.
They're a peel pack.
I had to look that up, and I've asked a couple of people. Actually, they're both her relatives, and they just rattled off the tip of their tongue, which didn't make me feel.
It's a
very
peel
smart.
pad.
It's a peel pad. It's not just
but
a peel pad.
It is the peel pad.
It is the peel pad
peel pad
among all peel pads. It's a thin, as you can see, in a second you'll see. It's a thin, kind of cottony peel pad soaked in the
LSR10.
The LSR10, the product. It's got caviar lime. I mean, it's got holy cow! It's a powerful daily peel with LSR10 micro exfoliants with caviar lime. I mentioned that brightens with azelaic acid and hydrates with magnolia flower. Water reveal. A smoother, firmer, more radiant complexion.
But not to
Those are the buzzwords.
Firm. But not to be confused, ladies. I'm a 43-year-old. We all grew up in the 80s. They're not Stridex pads.
You're 43?
Stop. Yes. They're not Stridex pads.
No, they're not.
We are not taking these things and like scrubbing our face off with them.
This isn't
like we used
St.
to do
Eve's apricot scrub, right?
Stridex pads.
You need to get over this this phase of like
but you're wiping it on your face.
Yes. Well, you glide. I like to say glide. A better way is to say glide. I get it up there, all over my.
But that is a huge, huge, huge lesson learned, because when I first got them, and I lived here with him, but I was like, take this age off my face, and I was scrubbing my face to death with them.
Okay, so what that just did, don't do that. Plus, it's not a good look. It's not attractive to walk in and your wife's like, sorry. Removes dead skin, improves cellular turnover. I mean, this is the deal. This is why we win awards.
Kim Jensen's watching. Hello, my friend. Hi, Kim.
All right. So that's step 2. Step number 3. Okay, here we go. This is the goods.
I love this.
All right, this is the step.
This would be my favorite.
Treat. Oh, look, it opened right up to it.
This is useful.
Make your face an age-free zone.
Quattro peptide face and eye
Penetrate, remediate, problem solve, and get skin going in a bright new direction. Hands down.
This is the bomb.
Here's all I can say about this. Quattro peptide, meaning quattro is 4.
Peptides,
that I didn't have to look up.
Those are good. Peptides deliver product into your skin.
Yes.
The more peptides, the better.
Peptides are proteins that help increase collagen. And how often do women lose collagen starting at the age of 30? Allison, who's 40, you're 42? That's 12% in December. 1% a year after the age of 30, so they say, you lose your collagen. And what's collagen? I love the analogy, and it's a JH, it's a Jessica Heron analogy.
Yep.
It's like the springs in your bed. Nobody wants
saggy beds.
Nobody likes a taco shape.
But seriously,
a nice springy firm bed.
This is one you don't want to skimp on.
No.
You use extra of it.
Yeah. A little bit goes a long way. About a pump and a half. Yeah. The coverage area of it is ridiculous. But so you'll get a lot of use
it under the eyes. You can use it all over your face.
You use it everywhere.
This I would say is probably
Quattro peptide. 4 peptides most.
Can I talk?
Okay, but get to the.
They don't want.
No, that's a big one.
This stuff works.
It works.
You want this one.
Okay.
This is the.
Hit me up if you want to know more about the peptides, because I had a long talk with the gal that came over.
I don't know. I just know it works.
Okay, it works. That's rad. Okay, so that's
step number 3.
Hold on.
You want to do that morning and night.
Step 3. It says right on the back. There's a 3 right there, and it's got an AM and a PM. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So far, so good. Now,
step
4.
Oh, peel pads are how many times a week?
Well, 3 times a week. It says on the back.
Don't do it every
2 AM, PM. Well, it depends. It depends on how you soak, but like some people do it morning and night. ease into it at the beginning. It's an active ingredient, meaning you'll feel it tingle at the beginning. And that's it's working. That's it's doing its bomb-matic thing. But what you've done is, so you've cleansed the skin, then you slough off the dead skin, which is then, it's primed for receiving the goodness and the nourishing of the 4 peptides, which I'll talk to you about the peptides offline. Because it's pretty incredible. 4 at night. Let's go Hydrolift, okay?
Moisturize.
So cleanse, exfoliate, treat, moisturize. Keep it.
Stop. Yes, you want to moisturize.
Okay.
Now.
This smells like, to me, Burke Williams. It's got a small, it's spa odor to it.
Spa.
Magnolia is the underlying ingredient in all of our products, hence the little magnolia leaf on all of in our logo. This is a really hydrating moisturizer, phenomenal.
And it doesn't cake. You know that feeling of like it cakes on your face and it's not seeping in.
It definitely seeps in, and it's got hyaluronic acid, which pulls the moisture to skin. So you didn't know I knew that, did you? Look at her, look at me. Ooh, it goes in and it gets the moisturizer and it pulls it to the surface, which gives you that plump, taut,
so that's
super
nighttime.
dewy.
Okay. Nighttime moisturizer.
But check it out. For those of you that are more oily, we came up with an oil-free version of the Hydrolift.
We got you.
Because it's a super moisturizing product. So if you're more prone to oily, I would recommend going the Hydrolift oil-free. This is what the teens, I recommend for the teens. Teen acne.
Delaney is somewhere around here.
Running around. She had a Purify mask on the other day. She sent me a selfie of it. She's like,
okay, so that's nighttime.
Okay, so that's nighttime. But daytime, here's where we go. So daytime cleanse, and usually just typically go to the youthful, depending on if you can handle the lathered on, and then the daylight tinted moisturizer. So this is our daytime tinted moisturizer with 32 SPF. It's a mineral-based SPF. Our SPF is ridiculous, by the way. It's phenomenal. I lather it on the kids. It's super expensive to put on the kids, but I'm a freak about skin cancer and all that, so I put it on it. This is the other part of the customizable regimen. It's based on skin tone. We've got different skin shades or different shades
light
based on your skin.
Medium,
what are you these days? Because it's
I am
fall.
light to medium because I am white.
Yeah, so it's fall.
But then there's also untinted.
And there's also a clear version for men or whatever. So talk about tinted moisturizer while I get to it. Do you use it, for example, as like your everyday go-to foundation?
Everyday go-to. It's what I have on now.
How often do you
works.
put like heavy makeup on?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you talk about like starting from your skincare, I was a pharmaceutical rep for many years, and I vividly remember coming home at the end of the day and like scrubbing my face off because my makeup was just sitting on top of my face. And I love not having that feeling anymore because I use the Daylight as my tinted moisturizer that has sunscreen and as my foundation, and it double packs the punch and doesn't give you that greasy, heavy.
No, I have it on right now.
feeling.
I did have it on until I used the peel pad because it does a phenomenal job. It's got mic in it, so it'll hide shadows.
Yeah.
So like if you're going out, like I'll admit to it, if we're going out and like we got a lot of lights on right here, I'm on camera. If we're going out to a party or something or date night and we're going to take some fun pictures, or I know there's going to be, why are you looking at me like that?
He'll use the light.
I'll use, I wasn't going to go there. That is, this is on public internet. Dude. I use the clear most of the time. On occasion, I'll use the light.
Mix a little in. Zhuzh it up. Come on now. You know you do.
But it gives you a nice little sheen for good pictures. Yes. Everybody wants to look good in pictures. Jeez. Okay, so.
And it's a non-chemical sunscreen.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
if you're going to.
Ridiculous.
Ladies, we got to
so
put it on our faces.
So lip gloss, this is what I say. This is like my everyday when she had long hair. Throw the pony back throw it back in a little pony. Little Daylight Radiance and some lip gloss.
Yeah.
And she's out the door.
4 steps.
She's out the door.
And some
OTD out the door.
2 steps. I'll wash and I'll youthful. And that's your regimen. And you deserve.
You deserve it. So, there's different ways to buy it. Your specialist will talk you through it. All right, we're going to get on. We're going to post some information.
We're going to post some information.
I'm going to walk around there.
And then we're going to go on to the enhancers.
Yes. Get ready for that because we're going to enhance things.